What's going on, everyone? Moose here, Airguns of Michigan, and today we are out at my buddy's house on his range. This is completely out in the middle of the woods, YouTube. This is a very set up range. But we're going to shoot 100 yards with the RTI Prophet II. I did switch over to the 30 cal. I'm shooting the JSB exact Diabolos in 44.75 grain. These things are just absolutely amazing. If you don't shoot JSB, you're shooting wrong. But I'm just kidding. I've got this thing topped with the Arken SH4 Gen 2 624x50. We've got the Accutac Bipod up front. We've got the 0 dB moderator on it. The Crawford and lipped bag rider and buttstock, which this thing is just absolutely spectacular. We're shooting right around 930 feet per second, and they're doing pretty good. It's a little cold. I've been out here for a minute, and I still have another gun that I got to review today. But so, you know, not necessarily the best conditions to be shooting in. Obviously, my air is cold and everything. Now, I do have the gun tethered, but I want to make something really clear because a lot of people say, well, I wonder how it shoots off tether. Well, here's the thing. I've only got my tether set at 3,000 PSI. So basically what it's telling the gun is just keep 3,000 PSI in the barrel. That has no bearing or impact on the regulator. The regulator, this gun is set up to hold 300 bar. So, you know, I mean, that's a big difference in, you know, in shooting. You know, it's like I don't even have the tank full. So the regulator's doing the work. The regulator right now is right at about 149 to 151 bar. I know, 150 bar, but I can't really tell because, you know, these things, I don't have a digital gauge on it, so I'm just giving out a generalized thing. But she's doing pretty good. We got a little bit of a breeze down there. Right here, I'm a little more protected by the trees, but down range, it's a little more open. We got a little bit of a breeze coming. And this is just day one of actually it's day two because I've already shot it once, but we're going to shoot it today on film, and we're going to go ahead and start our recording on our Tacticam and our Hawk spotting scope right now. And let's go ahead and send down a few rounds and see what we can't get out of this gun. We're going to go just, I'm going to go upper right target there. Well, that was an interesting foul. There we go. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, you know what? I think I double loaded it. That first one was a double load. Whoops. Alright, that was it for that magazine. Let's go ahead and send another magazine downrange and see what we get with that. And then we'll talk a little bit about how this gun's performing so far. I like it. I really do. Oh, that was definitely outside the box, wasn't it? Oh, what the heck? Well, that was odd. So that's the second time that's happened. Let me just see if I can shoot it out of there. No, I guess it did come out. Well, that's kind of odd. I don't know what would be causing that. That's interesting. go ahead and turn my hammer in a little bit more. I might be right on the edge. I was trying to adjust everything, and I just turn that hammer in a little bit. See what happens when we do that. Okay, that was better. So you know what? Just for the sake of it, because I wanna kind of make sure it wasn't me adjusting the hammer, because if anything, that was what it was. I was trying to back the hammer out just to see, you know, where that drop off was, and I actually found a drop off where it did the same thing, and it shot below what the chronograph would read. So I wonder if I was just riding that ragged edge, because I've never had that happen until I started playing with the hammer today, and well, let's face it, things happen. So I'm gonna pull this out of there, and we're gonna shoot one more group now that I've turned the hammer back in, and let's see how we do here. I have a feeling we're not gonna have that problem again at all. So let's go ahead and see what we can't get out of this now. I'm gonna go with the bottom right target. That was the same hole. She's settling in now. Happens every time I say that. Alright, so there's where we're at. Now granted, I just changed my hammer, so now my speeds are probably a little off. Probably need to go back, but I just wanted to show you guys, you know, this is all part of tuning, and we talk about that, and we really do. So with the reg set where it was, with my hammer pretty much maxed all the way in, I was shooting roughly, I would say like 945, and I wanted to slow it down just a little bit. So I started bagging my hammer out, and then I found a spot where all of a sudden I was getting those really dull shots where it just wasn't opening the valve. So, you know, I was having those really weak shots, and then I moved it back in and I shot a mag through it, and I didn't have the problem. Of course, then I join or get on here and whatever, and the next thing you know, it does it again. So by me turning it in, I just increased the speed from the 130 or the 930-ish, where it seemed to like it. I was right in that 927 to 931. That's about what my spread was. So by, you know, turning it in, obviously I increased that speed. Might be just a little more than what the gun wants to do. So no big deal. You know, we'll certainly you know, look at it more, and we'll do some more tuning, and we'll come back with another video on it. Like I said, it's kind of nipply today, and I definitely want to show you. And I mean, those are definitely promising groups. Everything that we shot down there was really kind of spot on. So I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty happy. I think the RTI Prophet II is absolutely a contender to shoot with, and I think with some good fine tuning and some warmer weather where I can sit out and, you know, go through a bunch of pellets, I think we're going to do just fine. And once again, you know, huge shout out to JSB and Predator Pellets for supplying the pellets for the shoot today, and I'm really happy. I really am. So till next time, I'm Moose. This is Airguns of Michigan. Be good to each other, and God bless.